8:51 right now. You know, the last several days we've seen those temperatures in the 90s. We've seen 3 consecutive days in the 90s. That has brought our 90-degree day tally up to 11 so far this year. Not going to happen today. We have returned back to the 80s. We've got mostly cloudy skies, as you see here, live look from our Speedway camera. And we have a little bit of patchy drizzle and some light sprinkles coming down across parts of the area as well. So we still have some low-level moisture in here. 68 degrees right now in Indianapolis, and the dew point value sitting at 66. You know, last several days we've seen those readings into the 70s. We have dropped a little bit here, so still slightly humid, but a little bit more tolerable compared to those dew points in the 70s. We're at 68 degrees. Good morning to you in Greenfield, 69 in Martinsville. Over in eastern sections of Indiana, we're into the upper 60s, about 70 in Rushville, and then also in Connorsville as well. Visible satellite picture shows that we are socked in the clouds, and I think the clouds are going to hang around through much of the day today. I think later in the afternoon we'll begin to break those clouds up a bit, but you can see some clearing skies here across parts of South Bend and also Lake and Porter counties as well. So we'll hang on to the cloud cover through the midday hour with temperatures in the 70s, and later this afternoon 81 degrees in Indianapolis, upper 70s in northern Indiana, and lower 80s across parts of southern Indiana. Here's humidity values still above that discomfort line here, but again, much better than what we've seen earlier this week. Futurecast shows lots of clouds in place here for the day, but then later on this afternoon, especially tonight, we'll begin to see those clouds clear a little bit. Tropical storm Debbie has now moved back out into the Atlantic, still producing some intense rainfall across parts of the Carolinas. They've already picked up about 6 to 12 inches in some spots, and they may see an additional 6 to 12 inches across parts of the Carolinas as well. Eventually, the system heads back on shore, and we'll finally begin to move the weather pattern a little bit here, and we'll begin to break up some of those clouds, and then eventually pull in some cooler but much less humid air into Indiana. Still going to be slightly uncomfortable today and tomorrow, but then as we go into Friday, also into the weekend, we'll see much more comfortable conditions as far as humidity values go. It's going to feel fantastic on Friday and also into the weekend. Tomorrow, upper 70s at lunchtime and mid 80s, which is right at where we should be for this time of year near Hensley. Legal Group 7-day forecast, 79 degrees Friday, sunny skies. Upper 70s Saturday, 80 Sunday with those nighttime lows, morning lows starting out into the 50s on both Saturday and Sunday.